baada ya tarehe 9 Agosti, na nina imani vile tumesomeshwa. Kwa hivyo naendelea kuuliza mniombee ili imani yangu iwe nguvu zaidi ya vile ilivyo. Nisemi ni kidogo, lakini ukiniombea sitaongezeka. Basi nashukuru sana kwa hapa kanisa hili kwa mara ya kwanza, na kama vile nimesema, nimewapongeza sana Wakristo wa Potter's House kwa sababu nilipofika nimejionea kazi ile mmefanya kwa sababu ya heshima na kutukuza Mwenyezi Mungu, na kwa hivyo mimi nimebarikiwa. Ninatumaini kwamba mmebarikiwa, na ninatumaini kwamba ninyi sio magugu ili tumesomeshwa. Lazima uanze kudigest ile chakula umepewa katika kanisa, na hiyo I think it was a very good sermon. Congratulations to the bishop. Now come to my topic today. I don't know whether I've met any of you, but maybe yuko kwa barabara. Na mimi ninataka kiti cha gavana, sio kwa manufaa yangu, lakini kwa manufaa ya watu wa Kitui County kwa jumla, watoto na hasa watoto hawa na kina mama na kila mtu. Vile nimesema, vile Nehemia alionyeshwa kwamba aliona kwamba ukuta wa Yerusalemu ulikuwa umevunjika, ni hivyo hivyo nimeona kwamba ukuta wa Kitui kwa njia ya maendeleo umevunjika sana kwa miaka hiyo 10. Na kwa hivyo nikaomba Mungu anipatie nafasi ya kuja kurekebisha. Kazi yangu zaidi itakuwa kurekebisha na kuweka kaunti ya Kitui katika msingi ambao vizazi vijazo vitaweza kufuata. Kwa njia gani? Kwa mfano, kwa miaka 10 iliyopita mambo yote yameenda mraba. Hakuna kitu, there is nothing in Kitui County that functions. And you are witnesses, particularly those of you who come from even this town or even from our rural areas. First of all, health matters have collapsed. There is you don't have any hope or any faith when you are going to a hospital. First of all, you may not even find someone to treat you. You are near our biggest hospital here. But this hospital, and I'm sure those of you who may be working there can testify, it has become a white elephant. There are no instruments to diagnose diseases. Watu wengi, wagonjwa wengi wanapelekwa nje. Na hii ni our referral hospital, which means all patients who are not able to be treated in our health centers or dispensaries in the county must be brought here. But when they are brought here, hakuna usaidizi. There is not a single bed of ICU in Kitui County. So whoever needs ICU attention must be taken to Kenyatta. And counties surrounding us have got those facilities. You wonder why not us? You want to be scanned or MRI, whatever, you have to be taken out. In some areas in Kudha, Mutomo, they go to Makindu. In Makueni County. We in Mwingi go to Garissa County for treatment. People in far north go to Ishiara in Embu. Others will go to Embu, others will go to Thika, others will go to Machakos. This is not acceptable. Kama ni Kenyatta tunaweza kusema hiyo ndio National Referral Hospital, lakini referral yetu ina refer in small. Wengine hata wanakuwa refer to Jordan. Ninena kindu mutesi. Yaani ukuka hospitali ya kwila ya kunena ya government. Nori kwa hospitali ingi ya Mungu. Ikuitwa Jordan. Mama ilitakuwa may refer people to a hospital. Is that not correct? I will change those things. I will make sure that there are drugs in dispensaries, in the centers, and most of all, there is equipment. Oneva the water, neither equipment, so this is the hospital. Walk around the car, rowing in Masakoning, police scan. Cannot realize it, but I am there, scanning. No matter what scanning, you could and in so cook or try Masako, combo a taxi, or try moon. Nana mountain, these are happenings every day. It is sad. Then workers are not paid. Skiata wale subordinate staff, they take up to 6 months. And how do you expect to keep a hospital clean if those who clean it are not paid? Then morale generally in the health sector collapsed. Hata daktari anakuambia tuko tu hapa kuchukua mshahara, sisi hatuna vifaa vya kutreat watu. And that if there is a doctor here and he is honest, he will tell you, it demoralizes a profession. You are a doctor and you cannot utilize your knowledge to do what you are trained to do, to treat, yet you know, but you are unable because you have no equipment, no facilities, kuna hata support staff. That's why unasikia hapa wanasema tumeenda kunywa chai. Kwa hivyo nyinyi mna watu hapa groaning of pain. A lot of our ladies even die at gates, not only here, all of them. Kuja kuna glove, kwenda ukatafute glove. By the time unaleta glove, the patient has either got a child or has died. This is unacceptable. So my priority number one will be health, and I can tell you what has gone wrong in health for a long time because it doesn't please me. That's a broken wall, one of the broken pieces of wall of the Green Cover. The other thing, of course, I don't want to talk much, but you know the issues of water. You know, I mean, there's so much inefficiency in this county that it will take me time to correct things. Because I say I have faith in so it will take time. Even a simple thing, go to a hospital here, buildings were built halfway and they left. Even they cannot complete a wall. Ule pandile ya umakin. Is it umakin or kumakin? That wall is just I'm a county government receiving 12 billion shillings a year, cannot even spare some money to secure the hospital. It is disgraceful. Water is a big problem. We'll address it. And again, the problem of the youth, which is really disturbing me. And I think the whole nation is disturbed by the number of youth who are not employed. We cannot employ all of them. But we have schemes which we are planning to make sure that the youth are assisted. Namely, one, train them. Train them, make sure that they have skills. County government should be able to train because a lot of people youth don't go for training because their mothers cannot afford. So it is up to the youth, to the county government to facilitate training of youth. I propose to start something I'm going to call County Youth Service. And I've already discussed with the Director of Youth Service in Kenya. Akaniambia tutakubaliana ni county mlipe pesa, nimpe watu kama 100 kila mara, ana train with all skills, kama ni electrical, kama ni carpentry, kama ni mechanical, whatever. Some of these youth mnafikiri kama ati walianguka shule, they are very brainy. It's only that they are not given opportunities. Then they will come, and then we'll give them attachment in the county institutions. After 3 months, we dismiss them to go and look for work. Of course, I'll be giving tenders to the youth, tenders to women, tenders to the disabled people. That is my commitment. So these are things. Then education is going to be my last issue to speak about, because there are so many things I can speak about today. Our education system is also not working because our children spend most of the time home because their parents cannot afford the fees. And every time they go to school, they are sent back home to go and fetch fees. By the time they come back, they've been overtaken. And this is why in our KCSE, we are always number 70 and above out of 74. So I'll make sure that we facilitate children to go to school uninterrupted by ensuring that we increase the number of the amount of money we give in scholarships or bursaries. Today they say pro-poor. Pro-poor is the meaning something to go someone where kuja you are poor, I give you 2,000 shillings. No, this is your money and it will be given according to your need. Kuna haja gani kumpa mtu 2,000 na anahitajika 30,000? So it doesn't make sense. These are things I'm going to be looking into after looking at the available money. I don't want to promise heaven, but I want to go and look at why is it that account getting 12 billion shillings cannot give students scholarships. I want also the bright and higher learning students, especially who are learning to be doctors or architects or something. Those courses which in Kitui we don't have those professionals, enough professionals. Why? Because the fees of those courses are high. So you succeed, you get an A, you want medical, you are told by your mother, sorry mwana, degree ina mbeza nini na mbeza hizo. So you drop to a BA degree instead of going to a medical school. So what I will do is to make sure that those who qualify and their parents are unable to go to those high degrees, we give them scholarships full so that they can study without interruption. And I can assure you that in 5 years that I'll be governor, you will have many doctors coming or being produced in universities. And that will be a credit and a plus for the county. These are things that I am planning to do. But above all, I am laying my faith in God, that the God who is going to guide me, and He is going to guide me and help me get this seat on the 8th, on the 9th of August, because I'm sure that one is not possible. I have faith. Reverend Bishop here ametuonyesha mambo ya faith mpaka hata ile nilikuwa nayo ikazidi. Yeah, ikazidi. Sasa mimi I can call myself governor, not been waiting governor shortly. So with that kind of faith, I only want to pray that you continue praying for me. And number 2, you pray for me so that God gives me foresight and ability to fulfill what I'm promising you. Because I don't want to promise things that I cannot make. And it's only God who can direct me, guide me when I sit on that chair so that I can fulfill the things I promised His people. May God bless you. May God continue to bless you, and may God guide you to pray for me. To me, that is most important. And Bishop was saying something that is so clear to my life ever since, that when I go to church, I go to church. When I go to a function, I go to that function. So mimi nikuja hapa kuomba na nimeombewa. Bishop ameniahidi kwenda ataniombea zaidi. Kwa hivyo mimi ninashukuru, programu yenu ilikuwa nzuri na niko tayari hata kuja tena na tena. Na unajua nikiwa governor nitakuwa hapa karibu tu. Kwa hivyo utaniona zaidi wewe. Bishop amenikaribisha. Asante sana. Asante. Thank you. Bishop alisikia unakuja.